Welcome back to Crispy Comments Part 27. Boy, were some people spicy in this one. So, this guy, they were big mad at one of my videos. I can't even remember what. I ended up blocking them because I was getting bored, but they were angry. And I do have quite a few. I'm not going to read all of them, so I will read out some of them, and then the other just pause to read if you so choose. So, you're wearing a NASA shirt, so I'll go easy on you, LOL. The Leviathan and the Behemoth are the biggest beasts to ever roam the world. Baby girl, those don't exist. One of which is still alive. Oh, really? Science is heliocentric sun worship. Alrighty then. The earlier you learn that and get to God, the better off you'll be. We are under a firmament. Earth unveils every deception of the world. Oh, sorry. Flat Earth unveils every deception of the world. I highly recommend researching it. So, at this point, I think this was the first comment, and I, honest to God, thought that they were trolling. But if they are a troll, they're either if they're a troll, they're very committed to the bit, but I honestly do not think that they're a troll, and you'll see why. So I didn't get most of my replies in here. I don't know why, I just didn't screenshot them, I guess, and I'm gonna do my best to keep them in the order of, like, chronological order, but I don't know if I can get that, then at least I know where I'm living. You're still probably debating what's in between your legs, like everybody else. Your mom. Confusion and division is what keeps us controlled. Wake up. Crying emoji, death emoji. Now at this point, there's quite a lot of unhingedness in the screenshots, so I'm just gonna do rapid fire, pause to read. This is a particular favorite of mine. In regards to my blasphemy, you are committing a sin that not even his biggest enemies dared to imply. Uh-oh, am I going to hell? Bestie, if I'm going to hell, it's not gonna, there's so many reasons. It's not gonna be whatever he's mad at me for. Okay, bud. You ought to stay out of things you don't understand fully. It's going to get you into trouble sooner or later if the blasphemy doesn't. God fucking damn it, man. At this point, I am well aware that there is no point in me trying to reason with this person. They're not going to change my mind, I'm not going to change their mind, so I just decided to fuck with them until I got bored. And at which point I blocked them, when I did get bored. This one down there is a particular favorite of mine. So, as a biologist, have you tested Jesus' blood samples they found on the crucifixion site? Are you 100% sure that these are real and not just fakes? How about the skeletons of the Nephilim that they covered up as dinosaur bones? You really think that the Nephilim look like... Nephilim, that's a thing. Nephilim look like giant lizards? And yes, of course, because a undergrad, biology student would have access to Jesus's blood if it is so real. I'll talk until Christ returns if it means saving a soul somewhere. It's okay to be scared, bud. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I am under the protection of Christ. How willing are you how far are you willing to go to test that hypothesis? At some point, they DM'd me asking if it's okay if they prayed for me. No joke, no argument. If you're right, what would it matter anyway? I have nothing to lose. I'm just here for the entertainment value at this point, and I'm like, you know what? Sure, go for it, babe. Thinking that it'd just be like them themselves praying for my soul, which, okay, but no. Pray for me, they did. I didn't even read all this, and I'm not going to read all this, but... Then down here is another, favorite of mine. I'm not saying that you're going to hell. You basically just did. I don't want that for you or for anybody. That's why I'm fighting for you on this. I'm coming to you with the best intentions, saying that you're being deceived. Sure. Then somewhere, I think I lost the screenshot, but somewhere it was talking about, like, the ice wall theory in Antarctica, and I replied, like, well, since global warming is melting all the ice, soon we won't have to worry about the ice wall anymore. And then they go, global warming is just another lie, dude. It's caused by man-made weather. This has been proven time again. How have you, blah, 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 haven't heard about that. Uh-huh. Alrighty. This guy has thrown pretty much every single conspiracy theory I have ever heard of at me at this point. The firmament, the ice wall, the giants, the Nephilim, all of that. And a bunch that I've never heard of either. So, Buddy is deep in the brain rot at this point. Once again, pause to read here. This one gets me specifically. Understand if the name of Jesus offends you, you have something serious going on with you. If I were any other religion, this conversation would have been much more respectful, blah blah blah. First of all, the name Jesus does not offend me. I personally am not religious. I don't have a problem with religion. And the thing I have a problem with is people trying to convert me to their religion. And for the record, I have never had anybody other than Christians, Mormons, all those denominations try to convert me. I have never had a Muslim person or a Jewish person or Hindu person trying to preach to me or spam my comment section like this, like you are doing right now. So no, I don't have a problem with Christianity or religion. I have a problem with you specifically. Also, shout out to Archaea Wolf. They joined the chat and we're having a little bit of fun with this guy as well. This one gets me, and this was at the point, this is kind of the turning point where it's like, okay, we're done with this conversation. Time to block this person soon. I'm sure you're aware of how genetics work and how the Council of Nicaea and Carthage spent years sterilizing what they believed to be the weak parts of civilization. After a while got a bad rap. No shit, that's eugenics, idiot. That's where it got me, because as soon as you start talking about sterilization and the weak parts of society and genetically inferior, that's where you get into eugenics, and we don't like eugenics. Eugenics is bad. Then again, everything in the Vatican, which the Jews control, covers that and much more hidden, blah 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 blah. Again, this is where it's like, okay, this is no longer fun and engaging. They are now being openly eugenicist and anti-Semitic. This is where we're done with this conversation. I can engage with conspiracy theorists as long as they're not being openly rude or openly, like, just bad. As soon as we get into, like, the eugenics, and they were being transphobic earlier, too. Yeah, this is where I was like, this conversation is done. Oh, this was the global warming. I thought I was hilarious, but... And then here, they've just started dropping every single conspiracy theory, like JFK, vibrations, all, like, the Big Bell. I don't even know what most of these are, so he just really started dropping everything. This one here, he's comparing parasites to demons. Parasites are demons now, I guess. I kind of got bored at this point and stopped engaging seriously with him. Actually, sorry, I think I checked this person's profile and they have she, her, so apologies for that. But yeah, if you made it to the end of the video with all your brain cells intact, congratulations. I do have more crispy comments, so come back for part 2, not with this nut job.